Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Lexus's Wholesome Experience, progressing through acceptance into understanding. This episode is inspired by what I have come to realize through my travels and meeting new people and doing all this online stuff, is that when I began this journey, I had it in my head. I was intentioning and looking for a community, a space where I was accepted. I wanted to be accepted so bad. And I think that that's step one. Step one of progressing and self-development is being surrounded by people who accept you. Because for one, there are a lot of people in this world that are not going to understand us or accept us. There are going to be people who try to belittle you and put you down and make you feel bad. Those people are not accepting you. They're not accepting you for who you are. And those people are causing traumas, and they create drama and trauma within our life. So step one is to find a place where we are accepted. And then once I've been in this space where I have been accepted, I have been able to really do some self-work because I haven't felt stressed out, and I've felt like I've been able to relax and not needing to put on a type of a mask, right? Because when we surround ourselves with people that don't accept us, then we start to put on these masks and we try to hide from who we really are, and things get super murky and muddled. And so then once we're in a space where we are accepted, that's where I feel like I've been, is being in a place where I'm accepted. And, being in community with different people that accept me. But then what I'm realizing now, because there is a handful of people that still reach out to me, that we still converse, and they're there for me when I'm going through some of my emotional turmoil or process. And when that's happening, they ask me questions and they seek to understand me. They seek to understand where I'm at and what I'm going through. And then from there, things can progress. And I think that's kind of like the next stage, the next step of community, of the space that I want to be in, and a space where we can really make even further progress and development. Because what I'm realizing and what I was thinking about is that acceptance is great to a point. Right? We can accept a lot of things. We can find acceptance in a lot of things. We can find acceptance even in the bad things. And people will just throw their hands up in the air and say, I accept this. This is where I'm at. This is what life is giving me. And whoa, acceptance can also, I feel like, be similar to a place of complacency. For instance, like when we're going in school and we're learning, we can accept the information that's given to us. We can just take it in and say, I accept this. This is as it is. This is what my teacher tells me, and just accept it, right? We can accept a job as it is. We can accept a community that we are in. We can accept the place that we've chosen to live and find complacency within that acceptance, because that is what we are accepting. Acceptance can be complacent. But is that really what's best for us? And I feel like in order to further grow and develop, we actually have to go beyond acceptance. Whoa, yeah. To grow and develop, it comes from a place of understanding where we've been, what we've been through, understanding the material that we've learned to then progress further. When you're going into engineering, you can't just accept the information as it's given to you. You have to understand the information as you have to understand it so that way you can work through it. Because that, I mean, oh boy, yeah, this is a lot. It's a lot of realizations I'm having here. Yeah, to progress, we progress through the understanding. And that's what I'm finding the truest form. Yeah, so the other thing I wanted to mention was that I feel like the truest and most authentic form of love comes from a space of seeking to understand. People who seek to understand you, they're the ones who really love you. Because like I said, like anyone can just find acceptance. Like you can accept whatever you want to accept and just take it as it is. But are you understanding it and then growing from it? Because understanding will lead into growth and development. When we understand what it is and what has been, we understand that that's not all that there is. This life is a process and it keeps progressing. It continues forward. We continue forward. And a lot of us get into situations and circumstances where we only accept it. We say that this is how it is, this is how it's always been, I accept it, and I accept this life that's being handed to me, I accept the location that I've chosen, and then we become complacent. And then what? You know, like the flowers will still grow, the seasons will still change, and the earth and everyone around us will continue to develop and grow. But if we progress through the acceptance and then understand, if we find ourselves in communities whom seek to understand, we can go even further. Because then we can understand our traumas and our dramas that have happened in the past, and we can move past them. We can heal those things and heal into the next version of ourselves as we continue to understand who we are as individuals, as a community, as a species. So I think this is all just like so, just very interesting thoughts that I'm having. And that's why I felt like so compelled to record this episode right now, because I was like, whoa, I had this thought where I'm like, don't just surround yourself by people who accept you. Surround yourself with people who seek to understand you. Those people that they truly love you. They love you because they want to understand you. They want to understand where you're coming from, who you've been, what you're going through. They want to understand because they want to help you, because they love you so much. People who just accept you, Like they're just accepting you. But people who are wanting to help you progress and develop further and to heal and to become more whole, they love you. And so I guess what I hope is that we can all find ourselves in better relationships each and every day, better friendships, romantic or not, family relationships, and just and maybe, it's also like so that way we can as individuals learn to understand the people that we love more. The people that you say I love you to, are you just accepting them, or are you seeking to understand them? Do you listen to them? Do you ask them questions so that way they can expand more? So they can understand themselves more? That's love. Love is going beyond the acceptance. Love is going into understanding and progressing deeper and further with the continual acceptance, but continual understanding, continual love is really, it's all just love at that point. Because you continue going further and further and progressing deeper and deeper, and that love is going to grow stronger and stronger because you know that person now so deeply. You understand that person. You understand them more than just accepting them for who they are. You understand who they are to their core. That is love. So thank you so much for tuning in and listening, and may we all find deeper understandings, deeper forms of love. And may we find ourselves in communities and relationships that love and understand deeper and more and further through the process, through the processing and the progressing and the developing and everything like that. Because this life is so interesting and fascinating. So it can always... It's just going to keep going. So, anyways, I feel like I'm rambling at this point. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you need any help understanding who you are as your authentic self, if you need any help navigating through murky waters or fogginess, or integrating any of these concepts of living wholesomely, or, and everything like this, being sustainable within your life, within yourself, please reach out, message me, schedule time on Calendly. Website is lexusdemeter.com, and you are awesome. You are super, you are lovely, you are wonderful. Thank you so much for being here alive. I'm so excited for all of us to continue to progress together and understand this experience, this human experience more. So thank you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, night. Sleep well, live well, eat well, be well. I love you all. I love this experience, and I hope the best for all of us. Namaste. Because I really do see the light in you.